So, hello everyone, welcome back to another Deercast reviews. Today we are reviewing the Pinewood Hunter Pro Xtreme 2 trousers. These have been sent to us very kindly by Monarch Country Products to have a bit of a go with. And Tom and I have had them for about 3 months and we've taken them on a few fallow stalks, and I think first impressions are very positive. They are £173, so I think you've got to bear in mind the price point when you're looking at stalking trousers. They're obviously not a sort of budget complete bottom end of the price point scale, but they're also, you know, you can easily spend £200, £300, even £400 plus on a pair of trousers these days. I'll just take you through the sort of features to begin with. They've got quite a thoughtful little sort of bottom ankle section, which obviously is designed to go over sort of larger walking boots, or in my case, I always stalk in wellies, because it's just what I find comfy, and they slip over them quite easily. And even with the zip done up, you can tell they've clearly had a lot of thought to that. And that obviously means if you're stalking in the rain or anything like that, nothing gets down into your boots. And if you're crawling, for instance, which I often find, you don't get any water up your wellies. So that's a nice little feature. If I turn around, you can see a little nod to the origins of these trousers. Pinewood is a Scandinavian brand from Sweden, and you can see they actually come with these little, there you go, wrong way around, these little cuffs if you're ball shooting or something, so that's quite fun. One of the major positives, I think, of these trousers are they have a really nice big vent, because I'm sure we've all been there when you're, you know, sitting in a high seat or and then going to do a lot of walking or dragging or something like that. Stalking trousers can get incredibly hot, and this is actually a really good sized vent with a bit of mesh. And some of my trousers, when you do them up, are a bit tight. I've got quite big thighs, I'll add, but actually these are fine. So sizing wise, they're quite sensible. They've got lots of good storage pockets. So they've got two big ones on the front, and they've got little sort of shotgun shell holders in them as well. So that's a nice little feature. Just good sized pockets, and you've also got a back one as well for, you know, any additional little bits. In terms of the sort of fabric that they're made from, it's clearly a very sort of low noise fabric. It seems to be incredibly waterproof, and I've worn these for doing things like hedge laying and chainsawing, and they're actually very hard wearing. And they're slightly canvasy feeling, but they're not sort of sticky or velcro-y in the same way that quite a few of those sort of low noise trousers are, where they pick up a lot of fluff and shite. These don't seem to do that, which is really nice. So yeah, quite impressed with these. What I will say about them is that they are best worn with a pair of suspenders. So at the back you've got two little, what are they called, sort of buttons, I guess, and they then come around and you can either clip them in with the clips, or you've got obviously belt loops and all the rest of it, because they are quite sort of high-waisted. The standard ones, what am I, 5'9.5", let's say. I've got fairly short legs, probably for my height anyway, but they do come up quite long on me, the standard ones, but they do also produce a short or a long version of these trousers on sort of special request. So that's something to bear in mind. And you actually get a really decent warranty with these, 5 years, apparently we're told, from Pinewood. I don't think Pinewood are a particularly well-known brand in the UK, I wouldn't say, but I think they're starting to become a lot more prevalent in the UK market. We've certainly seen them at the stalking show, so we'll have to see what other products they come out with. I've also seen they have a jacket, which we haven't tried yet, but all of the impressions from this lead me to think that they're going to be good, and the quality seems to be really good. We haven't had any stitching come out. It's got a really nice lining inside, the normal sort of meshy type stuff. That seems to be really well built, and yeah, so far I'm incredibly happy with them. I think the real test will be taking them up to somewhere like Scotland and sort of crawling through some bog and that sort of thing with them, but certainly impressions after 3 months are very positive. So thank you very much for watching. and please join us again on the next episode.